This green caterpillar sat in the beast shop for 10 years and nobody wanted it. Compared to all the high-tier beasts in the lobby, this F-rank piece of garbage totally didn't belong. But the second I laid eyes on it, I decided to blow every last coin I had to buy it. Everyone clowned on me, asking if dollar menu food had rotted my brain. A low-ranked trash beast like this had zero training value, but I just smirked, because I'd accidentally awakened the ultimate beast atavism system. Not only could I see every beast's stat panel, I could even see through to their hidden bloodlines. And all those supposedly powerful high-tier beasts? Turns out they were all common-grade trash with garbage potential. But this caterpillar that everyone wrote off, it had over 99.9% dragon bloodline. It was destined to evolve into an unstoppable sky overlord. So after I signed a contract with the caterpillar, I immediately pulled out the atavism serum the system gave me and fed it all to the caterpillar. Next second, the caterpillar's body went through an insane transformation. It not only evolved to tier 2, but its loyalty maxed out at 100%. So to push the caterpillar even further, I decided to buy more atavism serum from the system shop, but it cost 10,000 a bottle and I was flat broke. So to scrape together some cash, I had no choice but to take on a high-risk tier 2 beast sparring gig. But when I showed up at the training grounds, turns out the client was the school beauty, Sumuxu. The moment she saw I brought a green caterpillar as a sparring partner, she rejected me on the spot. Her reason? Her beast needed an equally matched opponent to train against, and my caterpillar clearly wasn't qualified. I was about to explain, but then the school bully Cao Yang started roasting me like crazy. Linmo, are you that desperate for money? Bringing an F-rank trash beast as a sparring partner? Then he summoned his tier 2 beast to show off and sucked up to Sumuxu. Muxu, my flame-armored lizard's got top-tier defense. Way better sparring partner than that trash caterpillar. Cao Yang's pitch totally convinced Sumuxue. Without any hesitation, she picked the flame-armored lizard as her sparring partner. Once both sides were ready, Cao Yang gave the order. The flame-armored lizard charged in first, but the Crimson Flame Fox easily dodged with a quick sidestep. Before the lizard could even steady itself, the Crimson Flame Fox sprayed a barrage of sparks and launched a fierce counterattack. In just moments, this so-called defensive tank was beaten to a pulp. But the proud lizard refused to give up. It let out a defiant roar and unleashed its ultimate move, Rock Spike. But against this devastating attack, the Crimson Flame Fox just used Flame Vortex and instantly melted the spikes into nothing. That completely shattered the lizard's will to fight. It gave up on the spot, turned around, and bolted. But the Crimson Flame Fox wasn't about to let it escape. It unleashed its most powerful move, Blaze Impact. Next second, a fireball of pure flame shot toward the lizard with world-ending force. The flame-armored lizard was about to get swallowed by that terrifying blaze. But my caterpillar instantly turned its body to stone, then launched itself in front of the fireball and tanked the apocalyptic blast head-on. Seeing the caterpillar standing tall in the flames without a single scratch, everyone's jaws hit the floor. How is that possible? This caterpillar that everyone called worthless just blocked the Crimson Flame Fox's strongest attack. I just smiled calmly and asked Sumuxu, "So, am I qualified to be your sparring partner now?" Sumuxu was so impressed she immediately agreed to give me a shot. As soon as the fight started, Sumuxu had her Crimson Flame Fox fire off some sparks as a test attack. The caterpillar dodged while throwing up a silk barrier, easily deflecting the attack. That's when it finally hit Sumuxu. This caterpillar was way more than what she expected. So she went all in, having the Crimson Flame Fox crank up the pressure. But no matter what the fox threw at it, the caterpillar seemed to predict every single move. The instant an attack came down, it shuffled out of the way on its little legs. The fox was getting seriously ticked off. It busted out its widest range move, Flame Vortex, but even that couldn't touch the caterpillar. The caterpillar moved like a slippery shadow, weaving through the flames like it was nothing. But instead of getting frustrated, Sumuxu was actually thrilled. Thanks to the caterpillar pushing her fox to the limit, her control over the Crimson Flame Fox improved like never before. So to test the fox's limits, Sumuxu told me to let my caterpillar go all out. "Stop playing defense, fight my Crimson Flame Fox for real." At first I said no, my job was just sparring. No need to have my caterpillar go to war with her fox. But when Sumuxu said she'd throw in an extra 100,000 if my caterpillar beat her fox, I agreed without a second thought. Deal, absolutely deal. So in the next round, I told the caterpillar to stop holding back and go full power. It immediately whipped out a divine tail smash and slammed the Crimson Flame Fox straight into the ground. Then while the fox was struggling to get up, the caterpillar hit it with silk bind, wrapping it up tight in an instant. The fox tried to burn through the silk with a flame burst, but the caterpillar didn't give it the chance. It blitzed in at full speed and finished the fight with a venomous bite. Sumuxu couldn't believe her fox lost to a caterpillar, but a bet's a bet. She transferred 110,000 on the spot. I was losing my mind. I was about to rush home and buy some atavism serum for the caterpillar, but Sumuxu stopped me. She offered me 20,000 per session to be her exclusive sparring partner. With a deal like that landing in my lap, no way I was saying no. After we set up the next session, I couldn't hold back my excitement anymore and sprinted home as fast as I could. The second I got home, I bought a bottle of atavism serum from the system shop. Right as the purchase went through, the system popped up a notification saying I unlocked the first purchase achievement. Reward, 1 Beast God Tower entry ticket. Did I want to go in right now? I had zero clue what this Beast God Tower was, but if the system was handing it out as a reward, it had to be the real deal. So I hit enter without hesitation. Next second, I got teleported inside the Beast God Tower. The system said if I beat the Guardian Beast on the first floor, I'd get a 10% boost to all my beast stats. I was hyped out of my mind. A reward that good just for clearing the first floor? This place was basically a cheat code for powering up your beast, but I celebrated way too early. The The Guardian Beast was way stronger than I expected. First clash, and it sent the caterpillar flying. Took it a while to even recover. Luckily, even though this thing hit hard and was tanky as hell, its reaction time was garbage. So I switched up the strategy. Use the caterpillar's speed to dodge, throw up silk barriers to lock it down, then finish it off with a venomous bite. The Guardian Beast went down and I cleared the first floor. What I didn't expect was that on top of the stat boost, it also dropped a skill book. Rock Charge. This thing goes for over $1 million on the black market, if you can even find one. But I didn't hesitate for a second and used it on the caterpillar right away. Money comes and goes, but a chance to power up my beast like this might never come again. Just as I was thinking about whether to keep going, the system popped up again. First time boss kill reward, 1 bottle of basic atavism serum. So I decided to dip out of the tower first, use the serum to level up the caterpillar, then come back later. But when I poured the serum on the caterpillar, something went wrong. Instead of evolving like last time, it turned into a lifeless cocoon. I was devastated. I had no idea why the evolution failed. But just when I was about to lose all hope, a crack appeared on the cocoon, and it kept growing bigger and bigger, with a crisp, cracking sound. The cocoon burst open, and out came a tiny emerald green dragon. I went from heartbreak to pure joy in a second. I pulled up the system panel to check its stats. It evolved into a Tier 3 Azure Phantom Dragon, complete with new skills, Dragon's Might and Windblade. I dare anyone to call my Qingbao a trash beast now! But right when I was riding that high, an urgent notice dropped in the class group chat. Turns out this year's college entrance exam got a major overhaul. All students had to enter the Black Market Wasteland for a 3-day live combat survival test. Since the test zone was a level 3 danger area full of extremely deadly beasts, everyone in class was freaking out. Some even wanted to skip the exam entirely. But me? I wasn't worried at all. In fact, I was kinda excited. What's a death trap for everyone else was basically a stage built just for me and my Tier 3 Azure Phantom Dragon to show off. Exam day came quick. The proctor said the rules were simple. Form teams of 5, hunt beasts, earn points. Hit 10,000 team points and you pass. But if 3 members go down, dead, injured, whatever, as long as they can't fight, the whole team gets eliminated. The second those words dropped, everyone panicked and scrambled to team up with the strongest players. Nobody wanted deadweight dragging them down. And Lin Fan, who had a Tier 3 Blazing Lion, naturally became everyone's golden boy. But he ignored every invite and walked straight up to me, and said cocky as hell, "Get on your knees and beg me, admit you were wrong, and maybe I'll be nice enough to let you join my squad. Otherwise, with that trash caterpillar, you're dead the second you step into the wasteland." But I completely ignored him and walked right past, straight to the crowd. "Anyone still need a teammate? Lin Mo right here looking for a squad." Lin Fan burst out laughing. "You? Trying to form a team? I'll tell you what, if anyone here actually joins your squad, I'll get on my knees right now." But the second those words left his mouth, a cool, clear voice came from behind him. "I'm in." Everyone turned around, and there she was, Su Muxu, the school beauty, in her black stockings, strutting over on those long legs. She walked right past Lin Fan, whose face had gone completely pale, and looked at me. "Lin Mo, can I join your team?" Since nobody else was exactly lining up to join me, I reluctantly accepted. Lin Fan was absolutely fuming. Why him and not me? What does this loser have that I don't? How does he even compare to me? Su Muxu's blatant disrespect completely set Lin Fan off. Before leaving, he swore he'd make me pay during the exam. With Su Muxu on board, our squad became the hottest ticket in town, and we filled up in no time. But the second our 5-man squad stepped into the wasteland, we got surrounded by a pack of dark wind wolves. Su Muxu drew her sword and told everyone to get ready to fight. But Bing, her simp, stopped her. He said he could handle these pups solo, then summoned his flame-armored rhino and charged in. And honestly, the rhino delivered. After just a few clashes, it found an opening, and used Rock Spike to take out every single wolf. The rest of the squad started gassing Bing up. "Bing's a beast, bro. With him here, this exam's in the bag, unlike a certain someone who rode in on Su Muxu's coattails just to freeload." I ignored their trash talk and gave them a heads up not to celebrate too early, because the fight wasn't over yet. But they thought I was just trying to act cool and didn't listen. Next second, they got a reality check. The ground started shaking hard, and a shadow 3 times bigger than the regular wolves burst out of the trees. A Tier 3 elite beast, the Dark Wind Wolf King, came charging at us with devastating force. Bing tried the same move, sending his flame-armored rhino after the Wolf King. But in one hit, the Wolf King bit right through the rhino's armor and took it out of the fight. Su Muxu immediately summoned her Crimson Flame Fox to jump in. But even at Tier 3, the Fox couldn't hang with the Wolf King. After just a few exchanges, the Fox got slashed badly by the Wolf King's claws. And just as the Wolf King was about to go in for the kill, I stepped in and blocked the Wolf King's path. Bing thought I'd lost my mind, screaming that going head-to-head with a Tier 3 elite beast was straight-up suicide. But the others told him to let me be. The exam allows casualties anyway, one less dead weight on the team. I just scoffed. "Come on out, Qingbao. Time to show these clowns what a real beast looks like."